I enjoy using Anchor podcasting services. For one, it's an easy setup. Secondly, you can do everything on the same platform, which includes record and then add music to your podcast if you like. And once your podcast has been saved, you can then distribute it to other platforms with the click of a button. And did I mention that it's free? You couldn't ask for anything better than this. Thank you for tuning into Bringing the Heat with Regina Weston. Here we inspire and deal with topics that matter. Stay tuned. Hold up and wait a minute, Bringing the Heat listeners. To find out about all things Regina, visit my website at www.reginaweston.com. There you can purchase all my books and learn more about my nonprofit organization, which is Mending Hearts, Women Healing Women. And if you would like to support this podcast, you can do so by using my Cash App, $RWeston252. Now let's get into it. Have you been hurt? I have. Has it changed the way you view life? I can answer that. Yes, it has. Has it changed the way you interact with people? I can answer that one too. Yes, it has. But I have done a lot of self-reflecting, and I don't have a problem sitting on somebody's couch to help me to connect the dots. So this episode is to enlighten you, hopefully, maybe begin the process of healing for you. Because if you're still holding on to what has been done to you, baby, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. Because it's stopping you from becoming the person that God has intended for you to become. You cannot continue to walk in confusion, unforgiveness, and pain. At some point, you have to say, I am going to take control over my life. I heard that unforgiveness is not for the person that committed the offense, but it's for you. When someone does something to hurt me forgiving them is for me, so that I don't walk around bitter, angry, revengeful. So I have to let it go. And sometimes letting go, it's a process. I'll be the first person to say it is a process. It is a daily process. Okay? I get that. But this is the reason why I'm doing this podcast. And I'm talking about being whole, because I don't want you to constantly walk around with a chip on your shoulder. I don't want you to walk around with a chip of bitterness and resentfulness on your shoulder. Hating someone does not stunt their growth, baby. It stunts yours. They're living their best life. Living my best life like it's golden, golden, golden. While you around here swimming in the sea of unforgiveness. We can all agree that pain and the wounds it creates are inflicted by our family. Did you just raise your hand? I know. By your mother? Oh, she did something to you too? How about your father? How about your sister? How about your brothers, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins? Hey, let's not talk about the spouses and the boyfriends and the girlfriends and the friends and the associates and the school peers and your co-workers and your bosses, etc., etc., etc. There's a song that says, everything that the devil stole, God's giving it back to me. Hey, 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 hey. Everything that the devil stole, God's giving it back to me. Today, Everything that was stolen, take it back. You want it all back. Your joy, your peace, your happiness. You want it all back. Your joy, your peace, your happiness. Baby, you want it back. Why should they be happy and you walking around here all angry, ready to fly off the handle, ready to put them paws on somebody? No, baby. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to have joy. Now, it's durable. Trust me. I was a person that was molested at a young age. And for many years, I blamed myself. What did I do to warrant that? What was it about me that says, hey, babes, this is free meat. This is a free buffet. Grab your forks, grab your spoons, and dig in. Because see, when things like that happen to you, you think it's your fault. You think you did something. But baby, that is not on you. You have some sick individuals in the world. That is not a reflection of you. That is a reflection of them. And whatever the source of your pain, that is a reflection of them. That is not a reflection of you. You can't carry that, boo. Let it go. Let it go. There's a process. But you have to be willing to show up with all the pieces in order to let things go. You can't say that you want to be healed from this, but you want to still hold on to that. In order to be healed, you have to put all the puzzle pieces on the table. And you have to let it go. Once you start connecting the dots, and you say, and and I see. Okay. All right. Deal with that. Heal from that. Become a better person and help somebody else. Go through, facilitate healing with your testimony to help somebody else. Because there are so many people in this world that are hurting. And when you get the courage to share, you do not know how beneficial, how helpful that can be to aid someone else into becoming a healed individual. Just a seed to start the process of healing. Like I said, it took me years. I know that healing, depending on the pain inflicted, is not an overnight process, but it is a process. It took years for me. So I understand. But holding on to pain, it also contributed to me being the angry black woman, being on 10 all the time, always ready to fight, not trusting people. Listen, and for good reason. But good people, I had to learn this. So I hope you catch this. Good people shouldn't have to go to prison for a crime they did not commit to you. If someone did not commit a crime or the offense to you that caused your pain, why are we holding them responsible? They're not responsible for your pain. We cannot blame the whole world for what someone has done to us. As I stated before, I promote therapy. Therapists are here for a reason. Seek help. Seek help. When you don't know how to navigate life, seek help. Seek God, who is always there. My breakthrough for healing came forth while I was in college. And the professor at the time, her name was Dr. Bell. I don't know what type of aura I had on me, but my response every time she said something, I guess it was negative, or I just looked real mean. I just looked real angry. And one day she stopped the whole class and she was like, "Why are you so angry?" She was a psychologist. She was like, "Why are you so angry? And don't you know She sat and talked to me like nobody else was in that classroom. That one simple act of acknowledgement, I see your pain, I see you, was the seed that made me question, Regina, what signals are you sending out to the world when they see you? Because, see, I didn't know I was walking around as the angry black woman. Really, I did not. I thought that was a part of my personality. But because she saw the wounds, because she saw the hurt in my face, in my disposition, in my eyes, she recognized it. She was a therapist. She spoke to my pain. That led me to start doing some self-reflection. I am a better person today because of that one act. She cared enough about me to say, young lady, you don't have to walk in pain. You can let it go. And to this day, I appreciate Dr. Bell. I don't know if she's still among the land of the living, but what I can say, they say if I can help one person, well, guess what? I was that one person she helped. And I'm sure that I am not the only one. Now, as I stated before, when you become bitter, you stop trusting people. You become stagnant in your thinking. You are a walking, a talking, breathing, functional, or not, shattered glass of yourself. On the outside, people see a full, clear cup with no residue. But at some point, boo, you got to take off the mask. You can't wear the mask all the time. You know why? Because you just a walking shell of yourself, an illusion of your real self, being held together by things that make you look good on the outside. Because you know we always can dress up this body. We can wear fine clothes. We can have a good job. We can be well spoken. But you're a mannequin. Mannequins always look good. That's what they do. They stand there and they look good. It's a good representation of yourself, but it ain't you. But my question is, for how long? How long, boo? You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. If you're one of those individuals that are hurting, you are wounded, you are bitter, you're depressed, you're unhappy, and you don't know how to deal with those emotions, those mental health challenges, seek professional help. Therapists are here for a reason. Read self-help books. They work. Seek God, the creator of all living things. Do your best to take care of yourself. There is one of you. No one can duplicate you. I don't care how they try. And honey, they out here trying. But they cannot duplicate you. You are special all by yourself. You are unique all by yourself. You are beautiful, girl, young man, all by yourself. You don't need no help. It's only one of you. Take care of yourself. But you have to acknowledge what has happened to you. And then give yourself permission to grieve and deal with your emotions. A lot of times we go through things and I gotta suck it up. I ain't gonna be no punk. I ain't gonna be no sucker. They ain't gonna punk me. I got this. I was made for this. No, you was not. We weren't made to be doormats. We weren't made to be somebody's punching bag. We weren't made to be somebody's garbage bin. You weren't made for that. You were made to be loved. You were made to be cherished. You were made to live your best life. You were made to create. You was made with purpose. Do not let everything that the devil stole, take it back, take it back, take it back. Because that's what he did. When these things come in your life, they uprooted your life. They hurt you. They broke you down mentally, physically, spiritually. That was the plan of the enemy. Because everything that God created was good, is good. But see, Satan has a plan too. And he uses his little demonic forces, his little demonic puppets to come and do things to uproot your life. But everything that the devil stole, God's giving it back to me. Baby, he's giving it back to you today. Everything that the devil stole, God's giving it back to me. Hey, 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 hey. Hallelujah. Everything that the devil has stole, God is giving it back to you. But you know what? You have to show up with all the pieces. And in closing, I will leave you with this. Taken from a book called Breakfast in the Morning by Susan Lawson. Be strong and take heart. May you refuse to connect the dots of your painful experiences and thus draw a wrong conclusion about yourself and God. May you instead be hemmed in by God's powerful promises, and may you be defined by his very, very, very personal love for you. May you refuse to let your past speak to you except to teach you. Baby, just learn the lesson. Just learn the lesson. And may you insist on living as one who has a redemptive story to tell. Baby, you have a story to tell. And that story is to help somebody else. You know, I like to bust out in the song. If I can help somebody as I travel along the way, then I'll living. Oh, your living won't be in vain. Baby, your living is not in vain. Don't get it twisted. You don't have to be what they have done to you. You walk in joy. You walk in love. You walk in peace. And you live your best life. Living your best life like it's golden, 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 golden. Now, if you would like to support this podcast, you can do so by using my Cash App at $RWeston252. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast, like it, share it, along with your thoughts on this episode. And dear hearts, keep it classy. Smooches. Now, until we meet again, go and grab yourself a mirror. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I am loved, I am unique, and I am valuable. Now give yourself a kiss. That's a kiss from me to you. Know that I love you and I got your back. To listen to this podcast, you can go to Anchor.fm, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, and other sites where podcasts are available.